Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be, well, I guess you could tell from the title and also from the many times that I stated that I will be doing this video eventually. We're doing the Nether portal chunk loader, so this one is just a little bit chunkier than this one. Yeah. We're going to go through the history of this portal before we get into building it, because that will give you the fundamentals of why this was built and how it was built, in case you want to try and make it a lot better than I did. Yeah, I'll put a little skip time to skip to if you want to just see me build this, but if not, let's get into the history of this. So this is the proof of concept, as I can say right there. So basically, it'd come out of the portal and it'd land in that hopper and it gets shot out. Technically, I think this could be sped up just one tick. Yeah, it could be sped up one tick. Technically, this is the fastest, but it's not the most efficient, because the reason why I didn't like this is when it come through the portal, sometimes it would lose its momentum, which it shouldn't, because of lag. And so the block would land right there instead of continue on and fall in there, which was a problem. As you could tell, it's not being picked up, and so it can't go back to the portal. So I started experimenting, doing many different little things, and this was the first thing that actually worked. It's very slow, as you can tell, but it is the coolest thing. So basically, that hopper picks up anything above this block, and this, hopper minecart. This hopper picks stuff outside of that, and setting into that one, setting into that one. When a block passes through here, this gets updated, this comparator, and then it sends a redstone signal through that, into there, and into there. Now, technically, I can actually make this faster doing that. Then it goes on over to here, and then this one. So this bottom one powers these bottom two. This one powers the second bottom, and then the very top. And then this is just a little time delay to let the item transfer from this hopper to that hopper to into there. So then it comes over here, and then it can get dispensed. I might have actually broke it. Yeah, okay. See, the timing was so messed up on this old first edition that, yeah, it didn't even function. Yeah, no, don't look at that. That's just ugly. And then so here's the Mark II. The probably better looking one, because it's more compact. It has like less hoppers right there, and only has one hopper on the top. So basically, same little circuit here, except for it's just a little more compact, because I had to do some budget cuts. And then it goes off over to there, powers that, does the same thing. It's just a little more compact. This one, it's actually more or less compact than that. It's just I wanted to move it all on one side versus both sides, as you can tell. Pretty simple stuff, but yeah, it looks cool though. But very impractical. Very slow. Also, this one's very slow. Yeah. Okay, so Mark IV, I believe, yes. Well, this was more like Mark VI, but I forgot how to build the other two because they were so dumb. So, as you can tell, I was trying to go on to compactness now. So, I decided, well, you can do long observer chains. So I did, this powers this dropper, which technically acts as a block, and so powers this redstone. This redstone activates that observer, which powers this block, which powers that dropper, and puts it into there, which goes into there. This observer observes that, and then this observer observes that. This observer observes that, which powers this dropper, and we get the little drop. Oh. And this one's just a little more compact. It's, instead of observing this one, it's observing the second dropper directly. So then, yeah, it just updates one tick faster. Nothing too much. This one is basically like that, but remove those two. So I saw that you can just put a piece of redstone there, which would power that block, which would power that. That's all that's different. So this powers that block, which powers this piece of redstone. Powering this block powers this dropper. I'll do a little demonstration. A little bit faster. I don't like 1, maybe 2 ticks faster. So 1 to 2/10 of a second faster. So this is sort of like that, but instead of observing another piece of redstone, I just observed the repeater. So that would power that, which would power this block, which would power this dropper, sending over there. And then on the falling edge, so also known as it when it turns off, it would activate that again, powering that. So let's get an example of that. So don't mind about that clicking. It's just because they're very close. But yeah, that was basically this was the thing that I thought was the fastest and will ever be the fastest. But actually, no. We can actually reduce it like 1, maybe 2 ticks again. So it's basically the same circuit, you know, little circuit down here, and then this observing it. And instead of this hopper being there, it's just going directly into that dispenser. So it goes like that. And so this works because when it shoots out, it doesn't shoot it directly, which may cause it to misfire, but it will correct itself, which is a beautiful thing in Redstone. If it can correct itself, it's beautiful. So yeah, and then it would shoot out, and yeah, it should never land here, but if it does, yeah, it will just correct itself, which is the beauty of this machine. So I think this is the most compact it can be ever. If not, and you can think of another way, please like make a little demonstration of how it is. I am not the best at redstone. I just merely use it, if that makes sense. I experiment with it. That's probably a better word. So now I'm going to... Oh, actually... Oh, I already cleared my inventory earlier. Dang it. I had all this stuff prepared earlier. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this properly. So let's just throw all that in there. So that isn't exact numbers. I can tell you how many when I'm building it, but yeah. So basically, this is a very simple machine. You go 3 droppers facing up in like a tower, basically. And then, so you put a hopper going into the bottom dropper. Any direction, it doesn't really matter, depending on where you want the portal to be facing. Put a minecart, or just a rail. Sorry, I was going to say minecart track. But rail on top of the hopper. And then put a minecart with a hopper on top of the rail. This stuff doesn't need to be used ever again. So you can just... You'll probably run out of it, actually. Well, not the dropper. So let's grab everything else. So the Redstone Comparator is viewing the hopper. So then it goes out into a block. This block is crucial because it only has a very weak signal of 1 redstone output. So like, you know, it gets weaker along a chain. So yeah, put the block there and then the redstone there. And yeah, because if you do this, it won't power. You have to do that. And then another crucial thing is this has to be set to 4 ticks, or else this isn't going to transfer to there, because this block would be powered before that transfers out, and it would lock that hopper, and it can't function. So just little tips to be wary of. So we don't need this anymore. We don't need this. We'll need this. And then we can put the observer facing the redstone repeater. Then we don't need the observer anymore. So then we put an iron block above that observer. And then we put a piece of redstone there. And then we have a dropper facing out. And that's basically as simple as redstone goes. And then all you have to do is build your nether portal. From that... yeah, if you don't know how to build a nether portal, I don't know what's wrong with you. I think that's the simplest thing ever. And boom. That's it. Done. If you do want a locking mechanism, boom, that's your locking mechanism. You can put it over here, but it will, it may get messed up, so I'd recommend doing it there. But if you want to hear further recommendations, I'd recommend not having the locking mechanism. It just makes it more efficient. Just pick up the block. So now this works by an item being picked up there, shot through. It looks like it goes through, but it doesn't. And it goes through the portal. Sadly, I have a portal activated over here. So as you can see, it got shot out because this isn't functioning correctly. This was the original model that I showed you. I never changed it. I think I might change it though. But yeah, this is as compact as it will get, or at least for me and my redstone expertise. It's it's pretty thin. So if you could do better, I'd like to see it. Send me like a link in the description or something saying I'm better than you at redstone. Get destroyed. No. I tried really hard for that. Anyways, so yeah, just send me a little message or something, or go on my Twitter or tweet it to me. Whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with, that would be really amazing. So yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to show you in this video. Now let's talk about specs for this thing. This will continue running until you log off the server. I mean, log off your world, like, you know, hit save and quit the title. If it's on a server, it will continue running. This is very lag efficient. Instead of you shooting entities through a portal and it bunching up right there, it shoots an entity through the portal. I'll make a little portal right here. This isn't the right size, is it? No, it is. So yeah, it shoots through, and then it shoots back, and then it shoots back. I think actually it's faster than me running back and forth through this portal. So yeah, it's not multiple entities. It's a single entity or two entities, but that's kind of debatable. Minecraft only sees it as one entity, so that's a beautiful thing. It's really fast, so it has less of a chance of getting shut down accidentally when chunks unload. But since it's a chunk loader, it should basically stop that. Yeah, it's as wide as a portal, basically. Sadly, I can't get it to go under. I tried to do another one, but that didn't work out. So yeah, this is as small as it's going to get. Yeah, so it can process mob AI, redstone, basically everything except for mob spawning and some occasional things, but like it's only because players can only spawn it in. That's the only exceptions it has. So yeah, mob AI, like mob killing, so like zombies killing villagers, creepers exploding, but they only explode when you are near them, so that's basically impossible. Mob, like they're what is it called? Tracing? I don't remember what it's called. But they're movements. They can move. They can interact with stuff, so villagers can restock their trades, I believe. Baby villagers can grow up into normal villagers. Baby chickens can grow up into normal chickens. Baby cows can grow up into normal cows. You know, the normal like stuff. They can't be automatically fed because like we don't have an automatic feeder. There's another thing. Oh yeah, so yeah, basically I think I already covered everything. I was gonna say one more remark about this, but yeah, it just can't spawn mobs. That's basically the only thing it can't do. But other than that, it's a 100% vanilla chunk loader. So if you want to build it in your world, I'd say go ahead. Yeah, it's pretty useful. I mean, I haven't built it in my survival world because I haven't got enough redstone to do that. But, you know, do what you please with it. Show me, like, your creations with it. I want to see what the community can do with this, because this is quite a revolutionary thing. Because the other, like, the other chunk loader was to do with chests and items going through. I didn't understand it, so I put it in the simplest way so more people can use chunk loaders and it be useful. I think that's about it. Next redstone video, I'm going to do a video on this little contraption. It's basically Hermitcraft sleeping bed thingy switching to day thingy. I don't know if they have a word for that. But it's basically one of those, but it's a lot simpler. So people with less command block expertise can actually activate it and use it in their survival world, which I think is very useful. I think that's basically everything I had lined up for this video. So if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing. Wait, no, I meant to say please hit that like button. And then if you enjoyed enough, please consider subscribing if you want to see that little bed video thing that will be out maybe 4 days. I don't know. Depends on when this gets uploaded and depends on when that gets uploaded. But I want to get it within a week's time. So hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.